Guys, welcome back to another college week in my life. If you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Mckenzie. I'm a sophomore fashion merchandising student here at Kent State University, and we are kicking off another college week in my life. I've only got 2 left. This is going to be my last week of classes vlog, and then next week will be my finals week, and then I'm headed home for winter break. I'll be home for about a month. But right now I am at my sorority house. My roommates are not here right now, so it's just me in the apartment, but I am loving it. I'm loving being by myself, just getting lots of schoolwork, blog work, all that kind of stuff done. So I'm actually coming at you guys a little bit later than normal. The heat is cranking. Sorry that it's so loud. It's like 2 o'clock right now. I woke up at 9:30, finally slept in past 8 a.m. thank God. And I got up my college week in my life to YouTube. I also got up my weekly wrap up, which is where I share my outfits of the week and what I've been up to, what I've been doing, to the blog, and then I shared an Instagram post. I also shared all of the outfits that I wore this week to my stories with direct links so that you guys could shop. I made my bed, and then I folded up my laundry because I did a bunch of loads of laundry last night before bed, but I was too lazy to fold it, so I did that, put my clothes away, made myself a bagel sandwich for lunch. I also got in my last day of jump roping. If you guys have watched my last vlog, you would know that I did a 1-week jump roping challenge, and today was the last day. So now that I've done all that kind of stuff, I'm actually going to sit down and edit the jump roping video because I want it to go live tomorrow, and I also have a Zaffle haul I want to edit. So I'm just gonna sit down on the couch and edit 2 videos. It's really like a lazy day here. It's really dreary and not a whole lot's going on. My big Allie is coming over for dinner, but besides that, taking it easy today, and then we're gonna hit the ground running because, like I said, finals are on the horizon. Here's what I'm wearing today. I've just got on an oversized t-shirt from Romwe that says fast, and then I'm wearing these patent leather leggings from Spanx, and if you hear like this noise, it's my pants. And then I've just got on slippers right now, but all right, let's cozy up, guys. This video took me so much longer to edit than I thought. 2.5 hours for the jump rope challenge, and I just made the thumbnail too. Look at those. Look at those results, baby. No, it's going up tomorrow. So this video took me a lot longer, but I've never edited a fitness video, so I don't know why I thought it was only gonna take like an hour. But anyways, now it's dinner time. Allie's here because
you're talking to me. I like responded in the back.
So she's here for dinner. So I'm just gonna have to finish editing the other video after dinner. But I'm in the kitchen. I just marinated our shrimp, and I just put the rice on, and you guys will see this. I make this meal once a week, so you already know. Alrighty, here are my shrimp tacos. So I got a mango yesterday and it wasn't ripe enough, so today we're trying it with pineapple. I don't think it's gonna be as good, but I don't know. Fingers crossed. And my cilantro is bad, so I had to use not fresh cilantro. I had to use like the little shaky kind, so we shall see. Alright guys, dinner was good. Definitely not my best shrimp tacos. It's really different without the mango, but they were still good, and Allie said she would give them an 8.5. So fair rating. My rice was a little overcooked. It was kind of crunchy at the bottom, so docking it points for that, but I knew this meal wasn't gonna get a 10 just from the second I cooked it up, so no worries. Hung out with Allie for a little bit, and then I edited my Zaffle try-on haul, and I just finished up some more email stuff, and now I'm eating gummy bears in my kitchen, just a few. Needed something sweet, but it's already 10:15. I don't know where the day has gone. Hello guys, it is Monday morning and I am up and at 'em. I've actually been up since like 9 a.m. this morning, and I sat in bed and got my blog post up for the day, which I will show you guys in just a moment. Today I shared 2 pairs of jeans from Express. These photos I actually took quite a while ago. These are from before Thanksgiving, but I just got around to sharing them to the blog, and I love this outfit. I think it's super cute. I just wore these straight leg jeans to dinner last week and I loved them, and then I shared this pair of black jeans that have a cute little rip in the knee, and then I linked a bunch of my favorite Express jeans that are all 50% off today. A really short and sweet blog post for this Monday morning, but I needed something kind of quick because I've got a busy day of schoolwork ahead of me. My jump rope challenge is also up. It went live at 11 a.m. so it's 11:30. I guess we can check in and see how it's doing. I'm very excited about this challenge. So if you guys haven't watched it, I highly recommend going and giving it a watch. It's got 161 views already. So yeah, I just got ready, did my everyday makeup, and my hair is on its last leg. It honestly looks kind of crazy even in a claw clip because I'm on day 4 hair, but ever since I've got my hair done, I've just been trying to like let it go as many days as possible, and I figured since I wasn't filming or shooting today, I would just throw it up. So it's in a claw clip from Romwe. Here's what I'm wearing today. My turtleneck is from Romwe as well, and I'm wearing black flare jeans from Fashion Nova. I wear these jeans all the time, and then I've got on little black earrings from Walmart. These are pretty old, and my rings are from Ana Luisa. I am actually about to grab my backpack, and I'm gonna go up to the study room. I know that I'm the only one in this apartment, but I still feel like if I sit down and spread out in the study room, I will accomplish more. So that is what I'm going to do. I've got a busy day of schoolwork ahead of me, and I'm gonna leave my phone in here because lately my phone has been my biggest distraction. It's getting like kind of bad. Like I've been on it so much. My screen time has been way up, and you know what? I know I'm gonna go on it if I don't leave it down here. So I'm gonna leave it here and we're gonna go get some work done.
But we can also make sort of commercial, non-true felt out of synthetics, very common with polyester. Sometimes you can even see nylon.
Just completed my final lecture for fashion fabrics. Today we talked about other fabric methods. So we talked about fiber webs, a little bit about films, and then about leather, suedes, and all of their alternatives. Just 3 pages of notes, and then I took the quiz. Just got 100% on that. I also made a list of like the homework assignments that I need and schoolwork that I need to do today. I have a schoolwork heavy week since it is my last week of classes, but checking off those 2 things, and now I am going to knock out my social media strategies lecture and quiz.
Next, objectives. Objectives are more specific restatements of goals. Objectives are smart.
Just knocked out our social media strategies lecture for the week. This week, we talked about branding and building your personal brand. I love this class so much. It pertains exactly to my job. And basically, this lecture was preparing us for our final project. It's worth 100 points. It's significantly larger than any of the other work we've done in this class. And basically, we are talking about how we could brand ourselves through a LinkedIn bio, a goal, a target audience, objective, measurement, strategy, social media channels, tactics, and we have to provide 2 like examples of content. I'm so excited for this project because it's not really a project that I am going to have to do like a lot of extra stuff on, because I already have a personal brand. So it's really, really easy for me to talk about my brand when I already have one, whereas like the other people in this class are like, they're coming up with a brand for themselves. Like they're learning how to market themselves. Well, I've marketed myself for almost 5 years now. So this project is going to be like basically entirely me just putting Style by Mckenzie into a PowerPoint form. I'm very excited to complete this. I'm actually not gonna do it right now just because I have other priorities first. This is not due until Sunday, and while this is a huge project, it's very like low brain power for me, and I need to focus on studying for my economics exam and that kind of stuff first. So I handed in my astronomy exam and I'm feeling so good. I got a 50 out of 52 on it. This class, although it was so annoying, I really couldn't have asked for an easier lecture lab combo to knock out my science credit. If you are just looking for something easy to just fulfill that core credit, I highly recommend astronomy online. I was taking this online before the whole corona business happened anyways. Like I knew I would take this online. I finished with an A in both the lecture and the lab, so done with both of those. I'm so happy. And now we're gonna head back to my room because I want to eat something for lunch. If you watched last week's vlog, you would have seen that I made this ranch chicken in the crock pot with white rice, and it is so good. I've had it for 2 days now as leftovers, and it's still just as good. So eating this for lunch, and then I'm headed back up to the study room to get more work done. So I'm back in my living room now, but I was up in the study room for a little over an hour working on economics, studying for that class. Basically, I have a 3rd exam on Thursday, and then my final exam is next week. So out of the 3 exams, he drops the lowest grade. So I went through all of my notes, the old lectures, and created a cheat sheet. He lets us use one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper on the exam, and I worked on that a little bit. I still have a bunch of practice quizzes that I want to work on between today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, but I switched gears and came back here to work on some fashion retail industry. This is my final week for this class as well. These were my final assignments that I just completed. So the first thing I did was take notes on chapter 17, my final chapter. Customer service is what we talked about today. We talked about serviceability, all of these different gaps. We talked about knowing what consumers want, and then a little bit about service recovery. It was a shorter chapter this week, which was kind of nice. And then we had to go on to Macy's college website, and we had to look at all of the different careers and look at people's day in their life and kind of go through all of the career growth, the impacts, qualifications, and we had to write a short discussion board post on this. We have one of these discussion board assignments every single week, and this week's was short and sweet, knocked that out, and then I had a 10-point quiz that I just completed. And now it is 3:50. It has just been a homework busy day, and I actually am attending a virtual extra credit thing in 10 minutes. At 4 o'clock I have to log in for my fashion fabrics class. So every economics exam my professor makes 3 practice quizzes available, and every exam I take them, of course, and beforehand, and I will write down the question and the answer, whether I got them right or wrong. I just star the ones I got wrong so that I can spend extra time reviewing those ones in specific. But I find that this is just the best way for me to like reiterate information, see what I know, see what I don't, and it's like a good gauge of what topics I need to spend more time on, I guess. So I just took 1 of the 3 of them. I always like to take 1 before the review session, and then tomorrow when I have class, we have the review session, and then after I will take 2 and 3 and then like do more studying based off of that. But just spend some time doing this. It usually takes me about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to take the quiz. They're 20 questions each, and then write down all the answers and kind of like look and be like, okay, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? So just did that, and I am feeling productive, but like barf, because all I've done today is work, but it feels good to get some stuff done. So now I'm actually going to switch gears and work on just a couple of blog things. I don't have too much like blog task things to do today, but I do want to post my Instagram photo, post my stories, because at 6 o'clock, Sophie, who I used to take pictures with last year, is calling me for a quick little interview for her internship class. She has to talk to someone who has worked in New York City before, and I freelanced for a designer in New York City, and I went to Fashion Week with them and went to one of their shows, their showroom, that kind of stuff. So she's gonna talk to me a little bit about that experience at 6 o'clock. So I've got about 40 minutes, gonna knock out these quick tasks. It's been a long time since Sophie and I chatted, so we have been on the phone for 1 hour and 24 minutes. I think we talked about her project for approximately 6 minutes, but
yep.
You know what? This was the session we needed. Any parting words, Sophie?
What?
Any parting words? Do you miss your fans?
I miss you guys, and Mckenzie motivates me to be a better person every single day.
Aww. There are about 30,000 of you who don't know who this beautiful face is, and Sophie she was literally the backbone to Style by McKenzie last year. So I'll leave her stuff linked down below if you want to check her out too, but mwah. And now I'm taking off my makeup and I'm gonna take a shower. I need a good shower. My hair's on 4th day hair. We're gonna wash my hair, I'm gonna shave, exfoliate, and I think I'm gonna self-tan just for the heck of it, because that's what I do when I feel kind of blah. And this is what I have been using because it's all that I have here. I really like the Tanologist Mousse, but all I have is the water right now. And so that's what I'm going to use tonight, and then I use the drops on my face, and right now I'm using the shade medium. Typically I'd use the shade dark if I had it, but medium's all I have, so medium's what we're going to use. So I've been putting off updating my shop tab for like over a week now. This is like my least favorite blogging task ever, is updating this thing. It's very helpful for you guys, but it's just really tedious. It's not even hard, but I just always struggle to find the motivation to do it. But I just added tons of new products to this so that you guys can shop. All you have to do is come to my blog, you click shop, and you hit shop my style, and you can filter everything down. You can click loungewear and it will filter all of the loungewear, basics. I just added a bunch to outerwear and sweaters sweaters as well, so you guys can check all that out. But I am closing up shop for tonight. It's been a productive day, but I am ready to head to bed. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, and today is, I believe, my last day of classes. So typically I have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but on Thursday I have my econ exam instead of class, and I think today is the final day for my fashion fabrics class. Like, I'm not 100% sure, so there's a chance I have an hour-long class on Thursday, but I'm just banking on right now the fact that today is going to be my last day of class. So I am getting ready because I want to impress all of the people that I will be seeing in my apartment today. You know, it's the last day of school, everybody. We're supposed to get ready and pretend that, like, you know, life's good. So here I am. My self-tan turned out so perfect. I mean, wow. I woke up this morning and that smell of your fake tan developed in the morning. It's like so gross but so satisfying at the same time. I woke up and was like, it's gonna be a good day. So, you know, we're starting the day off on a good note. Self-tanning always makes me feel good. Makes me feel a little bit better. And my natural hair actually looked gorgeous this morning, but I did decide to crimp it just because the vibes were high and I haven't crimped it yet since I got my hair cut. So I thought I would give it a try, and it looks okay. The front pieces didn't really crimp the way I hoped or expected them to. They look kind of stupid, so I keep like tucking them under my ears because I don't want to see them. So anyways, I'm doing my makeup now, and then I'm gonna eat some breakfast and we're gonna head to class. Alrighty, here I am, everybody. Okay, here's my outfit for today. My top and my flannel are both from Zaful. My jeans are from Express. I wore these last week and I really like them. I also put them on the blog yesterday. And ignore my ugly crew neck socks. I look kind of dorky, but I've just been really into crew neck socks lately. Wait, they're not called crew neck socks. They're just crew socks, crew neck. What do I even say? And I'm just wearing my slippers around because I wear them every day. Okay, now I'm gonna make some breakfast. I literally have food, but like no cheese, and cheese is the backbone to my diet. So this morning, instead of making eggs, I'm gonna make a smoothie because, you know, it's time to get my fruit in. So here I go, taking out my fruit medley. And I love this mix. It's from Meyer. It has mango, pineapples, peaches, and strawberries, which are the 4 fruits I usually put in my smoothies. So the fact that they have all of them like already together is perfect. I'm using a NutriBullet, by the way. I will try to leave it linked down below. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, that's breakfast. Probably going to make a bagel sandwich for lunch and just suck it up and eat it without cheese, but we'll see how I feel. It's literally 10:59 and I just finished editing today's Vlogmas episode. My littles, Logan and Sophia, are gonna be together and I wanna get this video up later today. It's processing right now to YouTube. And it is, in fact, time for me to join my last economics class. Today we're learning about game theory, which was actually one of my favorite topics, so yay! Here we go, last one, best one. Guys, we literally watched this same video for game theory when I was in high school and taking this class. You guys, this professor right here, Thomas Saija, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's told us like once before. He is an awesome professor. If you guys are taking econ and you kind of struggle with that topic, I highly recommend him. He is so great. I wish I would have had him in person. He did a really good job online though. Now I'm in the kitchen and I'm making myself a bagel sandwich. I'm just accepting that I'm gonna have no cheese in my eggs, which I hate doing, but I cooked up some bacon the other day and have it sitting here, and I really need to finish these bagels, so let's cook. I just took out shrimp for dinner. I don't know if I'm gonna have stir fry yet or pasta. It kind of depends if I have the motivation to go to the store or not. So I'm doing 2 scrambled eggs today because I figured since this is like my lunch, a little bit of extra protein is probably good for me. Bagel sandwich was not that hot. Bagel was like a little old. and my bacon was nowhere near as good as if I had cooked it fresh. Eggs like freak me out when they don't have cheese. Like the consistency, like I don't know. Do you know how sometimes you eat eggs and you're like, I'm eating eggs? Like that's how I felt today. So I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm really sorry, Mckenzie, but anyways, I went to Fashion Fabrics and it was really quick. It's 1:30 now, and I just finished up my assignments and submitted them. These are my last labs for this class. We did lab 20 and we talked about all of these different finishes, and then 21 we talked about fibers made into films, and we had to find 3 fabrics around our house and talk about what kind of finish they have and their hand texture, drape, luster, blah, 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 blah. So I chose flannel, I chose a pair of Spanx leather leggings, and then I just chose like a wool sweater. And I scanned those documents in, converted it into a PDF, submitted that, blah, blah, blah. And then I also did a economics assignment really quick. And now it's 1:30 and I have to start studying, and I really, really, really don't want to study, but I have to do it. Alright, I feel brain dead after doing both of these quizzes, but I, of course, sat down and rewrote all of the questions out, right or wrong, and honestly, guys, I am just, wow, living on a prayer right now. So now that I've taken all 3 of the practice quizzes, what I like to do is go through, and with all of the questions that I got wrong, I like to see, was it like an error in me reading? Do I genuinely know nothing about the topic? And is the correct answer, like, is there a part of it that I can add to my cheat sheet? So for the final exam, which is not this Thursday, it's next Thursday. I have exam 3 this Thursday, final next week. We're able to use like all 3 of our cheat sheets that we've used on the previous exams. So here's the one that I had from the first exam, here's the one I had from the second exam. So I want to like go through and see if the wrong answers, like if any of the information I can add to my cheat sheet so that it would be helpful, because a lot of the questions that I get wrong are like questions that I had nothing written down for, and so obviously I had no additional information. But it's 3:30 and I've been doing this for 2 hours and I really need a change of pace. So first I'm going to show you a package that just came, and then we're going to go to the grocery store, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do this because I feel like I'm beating a dead horse right now. Okay, so I got 40 pairs of glasses from Discount Glasses, and I'm kind of bummed because they sent me my glasses with the little label on them, and I can't figure out why. Like all 4 of them have the little like thing right there, and it's not a sticker. Like you can't get it off. So I'm gonna contact them and ask what to do about that, or if they accidentally sent me samples. I've had it happen with 1 pair of glasses before, never 4 pairs, but I will leave Discount Glasses linked down below. I don't have a prescription in case you guys didn't know that. I just like to wear fake glasses, either A, just for fashion purposes, but this time around I tried to pick ones that had blue light lenses in them, because I've been staring at my computer so much. So I grabbed these. These are from the West End line, and I really, really like the tortoise. And then I wanted to give this style a try because I keep seeing them, but I don't really think I look that cute in them. I mean, I don't know. I love clear glasses though with gold frames, so I grabbed those. And then I grabbed these from the West End line. The West Ends tend to be my favorite. And they look like this. Little something different. I don't usually reach for this shape, so I thought I'd switch it up. And then last but not least, I grabbed a new pair of clear glasses. I've got like a gazillion clear glasses. They tend to be like my most worn when like doing computer work and stuff, just because they go with everything. I like these, but like I said, that like stupid thing. But yeah, we're gonna head to the store. Let's put shoes on, let's put a jacket on, and let's get out of here for a little bit, guys. You know, I don't even think I've left my apartment in days because I haven't been shooting that many pictures now that Liv and Nat aren't here. So there really hasn't been a whole lot going on. Okay, I came to Walmart because I was feeling lazy, but I've got everything I need. Just time to check out. Time for a little grocery haul, everybody. Okay, let me take my jacket off. Okay, so I spent $15. I got petite diced tomatoes, and I got hash browns for that like mash thing I want to make. This was a lot of hash browns for like $1.63. I think you need like a third of that for the meal I'm making, but oh well. I don't even know if this is what you needed for it, but I called my mom and she was like, I'll call you back. Then she never called me back, so hopefully that's what I need. I got cilantro, I got 1 head of broccoli, 1 red pepper cost $1.38. Mom, this is why I don't eat vegetables, because they wanted like $1.40 for 1 red pepper. That seemed insane to me. It should be $1.40 a pound. Then I spent entirely too much money on 3 apples because apples are expensive, but I really wanted them, so I bought them. Then I got a mini sour cream because I have some, but not a ton. I got some sharp cheddar cheese, and I got some everything bagels. I'm probably gonna freeze some of these, but that's my grocery haul. It really doesn't look like much now that it's out, but that's being an adult for you. And I also got a package from Express, so let's open it. I got a pair of jeans, shocker. These are cropped flare high-rise jeans, also shocker. They look like this. They don't have raw hems. We'll see if I end up cutting them. A lot of times I'll cut off the seam because I like them raw better. But I kind of want to see how these fit without it. You know, maybe I'll love them. But I really wanted like a medium to dark wash pair, and so I figured these were perfect. Studied for economics for about 40 more minutes. Not too long, just added to that sheet like I said. Then I came into my bedroom and I just shot 8 mirror outfits featuring some new Zaffle stuff. I filmed a haul with them last week and it's gonna go up tomorrow, and I want some outfits to go up with it. Normally I would do like 10 outfits, but I don't know, I wasn't in love with all of the pieces, so I just went with 8. And I also just made dinner. Here she is. I know I just had this like a few nights ago. Well, not a few nights ago, like over a week ago, but I figured I'd have it again today because I just got cilantro and I had feta cheese that I wanted to use up. So I'm gonna plate this baby up, well, bowl it up, I guess. Sit down and eat. Dinner was delicious, yeah, okay. You guys just, I feel like I show a lot of my life, but like sometimes you miss my real personality, you know? And the reality is that every night after dinner for about 30 minutes, I like am on crack where I just like, I'm so funny. Like Griffith knows, if she's watching this, comment down below. Like I just get in the weirdest mood. It's like a sugar high, but like I didn't eat sugar, where like I genuinely just am like, yeah, like over nothing, over the excitement of eating. I mean, it's really cool to be that excited about living, right? Anyways, now I'm putting away all my stuff because I've got so much of it everywhere. So I talked a little bit about that final project for my social media strategies class earlier this week, and I just got working on it. I've got about a little over a third of it done, but I'm actually going to close out on it for the night. All right, folks, it is 11:45. I've been up since 9, and I've accomplished quite a bit this morning already. So let's do a little recap. First things first, I uploaded today's blog post, 8 end-of-season outfit ideas. These are the mirror photos that I took just last night. Literally took them, edited them, and got them up right away this morning. You guys seem to love mirror style blog posts, and I really wanted this to correspond with today's YouTube video, so I linked as many pieces as possible, and then I got today's YouTube video up as well. As you can tell right here, I edited this a few days ago, and that just went live to YouTube. Guys, please subscribe if you're not already. I really want to hit 35K by the end of the year, but I'm starting to lose hope. I then went and linked all of those outfits on my Like to Know It page and shared them on my Instagram stories. This is the easiest way for you guys to shop my looks, and you love when I do this. I try to save them all to my highlights too, that way you guys can refer back to them. And then I gave you guys a quick reminder on how you can shop my outfits, maybe if you don't want to follow me on the Like to Know It app. So just did that. I haven't posted today's Instagram picture yet. My Instagram photos have been doing terrible since I posted that giveaway. My engagement has been way down, but I did that. I'm not gonna post my Instagram photo yet today. That's gonna go up later today. I kind of look like a train wreck right now, so I am going to get ready. All right, just filmed a quick little Boohoo try-on session and linked all of those items over on my Instagram stories. I will leave those stories like saved to a highlight in case you guys missed it and want to see that little haul. You guys voted to see it on stories rather than in a YouTube video, so that's what I ended up doing. I'm going to hang all this stuff up, fold it up, put it away, and actually get dressed for the day. Okay, fit check. Today I've got on a star sweater from either Shein or Romwe. I'm not 100% sure. I've got on a white belt from Romwe. My black jeans are from Express. Of course, I'm wearing my slippers right now. And then my star earrings are from Shein. Somehow it's already 12:54. I just heated up lunch, last night's leftovers, the shrimp pasta, and I am going to set a timer for an hour and a half until 2:30, and I am going to sit down and just crank out this social media strategies project. No distractions, no phone. I'm just gonna sit for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I have a feeling I'll be able to get this done, and then I'm gonna film a video, and then we'll get into studying for econ. So I just finished up my social media strategies project, and I am so excited about the outcome of this project that I really want to sit down and share it with you guys. This is probably going to be a little bit longer of a spiel, so skip forward like, you know, 8-10 minutes if you don't care. But okay, so for this class we had to create a personal branding plan. What that means is that you yourself, anyone, whether you're a fashion merch major or not, me, Mckenzie Morgan, I am a brand. That name carries weight, regardless of if you're a content creator or not. And you have an online image. What you choose to do with that online image is up to you. And our professor wanted us to create an online image for ourselves, basically. How are you going to market yourself to achieve a goal? This whole project is centered around a goal that you want to achieve within either your college time or by college graduation. This is supposed to be like a long-term plan. So Olivia is in this class as well. So Olivia is taking this project the route of trying to find an internship. And she is branding herself so that employers are like, yes, I want her to intern for me. Whereas I went the route of branding styled by Mckenzie, who I am as a content creator, and I chose an entirely different goal. And our professor encouraged us to do this if we had like a blog or something like that. So that's obviously the route that I went, okay? Here's what the project looks like. So the very first page is just supposed to have our name and our personal branding plan. Very simple. I put my logo on there, and then we had to put our personal brand statement. A personal brand statement is supposed to define who you are, your goals, and your target audience. I said I started Style by Mckenzie at 14 years old, hungry to share my love for shoes with the world and desperate to find a career path that spoke to me. Over the last 5 years, I have found my voice as a content creator and am sought out by thousands of girls as a trustworthy, attainable source for everything. Shopping on a budget, tips on breaking into the fashion industry, and what to expect as a first-year college student. That explains all of those things. By hearing that statement, you know exactly who I am and what I do. The next page was our LinkedIn profile bio. I'm not going to show you guys mine. You guys could obviously look me up on LinkedIn, I know that, but for the sake of it, I'm just going to leave it off of here. And then we went straight into our goal. I said, my goal is to build my online brand large enough that I can rely on Style by Mckenzie as my sole source of income upon my college graduation. I also wrote a little disclaimer here for my professor, and I want to read it to you guys because I feel this way just in general, and I wanted to put it out there. I know that to many people a monetary goal may seem really shallow on the surface, but I worked tirelessly for half a decade doing what I do unpaid. And quite honestly, I would do it all over again. Quarantine was the first time I was able to pursue Style by Mckenzie full time, and it showed me that in making time for 40-hour work weeks, I could also make the income to match it. By no means am I in this for the money. I love what I do with my whole heart. But if I have the opportunity to chase my dreams after college and it to financially make sense for me to do so, I can't imagine why I wouldn't jump at the chance. After all, some people go their whole lives without ever really following their dreams. I'm lucky enough to be doing it at 19. These numbers are raw data, and this project was extremely beneficial for me. Not only did it open my eyes to what I've accomplished this year, but it made me realize that this goal is really, really close in reach, especially if I follow this plan diligently over the next 2 years. Thank you for choosing a project so beneficial to not only my education, but my career as well. Because this project really did, wow, like it has just completely altered my mindset and my mood today. If you guys didn't know, I'm graduating a semester early. I will be graduating exactly 2 years from this week, so fall of 2022. And so that was my goal. I want to be able to do this full-time after college. Does that mean I will do it full-time after college? No. I am here getting an education, and while my education certainly betters me every single day as a blogger and a YouTuber and a content creator, I want to go and work in a quote-unquote real world setting. I really want to run social media for someone else, or to work in a magazine industry, to hands-on style other people. Does that mean that after a year I won't quit after realizing, oh my God, I love what I do for myself so much more? No, I might do that. That might happen. You know, that's reality. But I want to give it a try, and that is my plan right now. However, I want to be able to leave that job if I felt called to, if it felt right, if I decided, you know, this isn't for me and being my own boss is exactly what I should be doing. I want to be financially stable to do so. Then I go into our target audience. We are supposed to be talking about who our target audience is and who we are targeting to achieve that goal. So in order to raise my income, I also would need to obviously grow my platforms. It's not just going to happen miraculously. People aren't just going to randomly start spending more money or watching more videos just because they feel like it. You have to grow your platforms too, and that's one of the reasons I've had such good growth in 2020, is just because my platforms have grown, so in turn obviously my revenue has grown. And so I shared my target audience. I was 14 when I started, and I'm obviously not 14 years old anymore, so my demographics have changed a bit, and I shared screenshots of my blog and YouTube and what age ranges are watching. From there, we had to go and create a SMART objective. If you don't know what a SMART objective is, a goal is very general. An objective is like you're honing in on the goal. And so I'm covering mine up just because I want to keep this part private. I said I want to raise my annual income by X amount of dollars in 2021. And by raising that income, that would get me X% closer to reaching that general goal. So she wanted us to focus on a 2021 goal, and I set mine. Then we went on to measurement. This is another slide that I'm just gonna like talk through rather than show you guys, because there are a lot of like raw numbers on here. And in order to reach that objective, you are going to reach that goal. How are you gonna measure it? How are you gonna see if you're on track? Well, in order to reach the goal of being financially stable by the time I graduate and to be able to do this full time, I'm going to need to grow my platforms and my income simultaneously. In order to measure growth on my platforms, you turn to Instagram Analytics, Google Analytics, YouTube Studio. To measure growth in income, you would turn to Reward Style, Google AdSense, Sponsored Posts. There are tons of different revenue streams. I just listed a few. Then you have to talk about your strategy. What are you going to do in order to actually accomplish the objective? So I said that I'm going to continue linking what's being worn. I'm going to start utilizing the shop tab even more. And I just literally did a screen grab of my shop tab and where I make the most commission right now. So this is the page I do it on. Then we went into our social media channels. What 2 platforms are you going to use in order to achieve your goal? So if you were like Olivia and you were doing this for an internship, you might choose LinkedIn, and you might choose like a website that you're using as a portfolio. I chose my Instagram and my YouTube because obviously that is what I'm trying to grow. And I shared screen grabs of those things. Then we went in and talked about our tactics. What are you actually going to do in order to grow those platforms? Well, these are things I talk about all the time in my videos. I'm going to post daily to Instagram. I'm going to link each outfit. I'm going to spend 30 minutes a day engaging with my followers. That way I grow a sense of community. People seek me out as a trusting source. They trust my opinion. They want to buy what I'm wearing, etc. And we did the same thing for YouTube. These are all things that I've talked about time and time again here on my channels. So these are basically just, what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? I'm just writing that out. And then you are supposed to create some content using those tactics that you think will perform well. because I am a content creator and I already have used those tactics every single day in 2020, which is why I've grown so much in 2020, because I followed those steps. I know that this content is going to perform well because it's already gone live. So I chose one example from Instagram, one example from YouTube. For Instagram, I chose a sponsored post that I did with UGG showcasing their new disco slides, and I did this back in September, and it performed really, really well because I followed all those steps. I did a slider image, I interacted with other people, I linked the items so that people could shop what they're interested in. And then for my second example, I shared a YouTube video that was clothes you need for college, my college wardrobe essentials. This video reached 1.2 million people, racked up 101,000 views, and gained me 1.2K subscribers in the last 6 months. This video did incredibly well. And you want to know why it did well? Because I made my content more searchable. I increased my watch hours. I put it in a playlist. I did all of the tactics, and guess what? It popped off. It did really well. It went viral. And so if you were a normal person doing this project, you're basically like, you know, hoping that you are making like mock-up content that's going to perform well. But in my case, I can be like, look, I did this and it performed really, really well for the brand, and it did exactly what we had hoped. So this project was really just exciting for me. I really, really enjoyed it, and I cannot recommend this professor enough. If you go to Kent and are looking for either like, this is for a fashion media minor, but if you're looking for a like filler class, you know, just something extra, I highly recommend it. The professor is Stephanie Moore, and she's so awesome. So I'm excited. I'm pleased. I'm gonna look over this, you know, edit it out, and then submit this. I really wanted to film this like outfit video, but it's just so dark outside. I'm in the kitchen now and I'm cooking. I've got chicken marinating in this, hold on, let me show you. Where did I put it? It's called Sesame and Ginger Teriyaki Marinade, and it's from Safeway. We don't have Safeways here in Ohio, but okay, so it's marinating in that. I'm gonna cook the chicken in the air fryer, and then I just cut up my red pepper and my broccoli, and I'm about to, you know, saute this in the pan, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this sauce on it too, and then I'm cooking up white rice, because you guys know me, and I'm cooking enough for 2 days worth, except the chicken was really big, so we'll see how it goes. I'll link the air fryer down below for you guys too. Okay, come back when it's all done. Not the most appetizing in looks, but she tastes good, so come back with my reading later. I'm with Liv right now, and she is actually writing me down for Sunday this week.
Caught up at all.
At 7 o'clock, she is writing down dinner with Mckenzie. If you saw my whiteboard, you would have seen that she wrote her name down every single day. I haven't seen her yet, so we're gonna try the opposite, and we're gonna write it here, and we'll let you know.
Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, and I'm realizing I kind of left you guys hanging yesterday. I'm very sorry. After I finished my project, the day just got like really weird and hectic and like chaotic, and I just needed to not be on camera for a little bit. My dinner, I would give a 7 out of 10. I definitely needed to let the chicken marinate longer, and I needed to like slice the chicken breast so that it was thinner. The air fryer had like a little bit harder time cooking it than I expected, but it was still good. It still tasted good to eat a vegetable. So yeah, you know, that was good. I attempted to film this holiday video. This holiday collaboration outfits video is going up on Friday. I attempted to film it, but the sun has not been out in Ohio for like over a week, and it's out this morning. So I'm gonna be filming it now instead. Like, I literally got in the outfit, I set up my camera and everything, and I was like, this looks like absolute crap. I can't film this. So I'm gonna do it now. Okay, getting my last minute studying in. Just went through my review sheet. I went through a bunch of old lectures and just took a couple of more practice quizzes. It's 12:25. I have fashion fabrics at 12:30, so just heated up the last of the pasta. Usually this only like gets me 2 meals, but I didn't eat that much yesterday, so I have an extra day's worth. So I'm munching on this, and I'm about to log into class and get a little study session in for fashion fabrics.
There. It's more of a graphic feature, but you're right, it does change the hand of the fabric. So yeah, let's leave it there on the list.
Alright, just got out of my last fashion fabrics class ever. We basically just were asked all these different questions and people respond in the chat, and she just kind of like asks us questions based off of the test. Like, she's seen the exam and so she generates questions, so they tend to be really helpful. And I just went outside and I got a package. I am collaborating with CVS on Instagram and I'm very, very excited. I worked with them earlier this year and I am working with them again, featuring some new GSQ by Glam Squad stuff. I love their stuff. I use their hair stuff all the time. And so they sent over a little 5-piece brush set, it looks like. Yep, this is something that you put the brushes in. I'm not going to take it out yet. And then a new beauty blender, which I'm really happy about because mine is looking disgusting. I'm kind of surprised that's all that came. Maybe something else is coming, but just opened that and I just checked my email and got some really exciting brand news that I can't share just yet because it's still in the works, but if this works out, I will be so excited. I also just realized that Target followed me on Instagram and I never even noticed, but I like got one of those roundups and it was like your most influential people that followed you this year, and Target was at the top of the list, and I was like, oh, Target followed me on Instagram? That's so cool. So anyways, okay, it's 1:24 before I begin my exam. I'm actually going to put some chicken in the crock pot. I know, guys, I've been on such a cooking kick. And actually, okay, I could air fry this, but because I wasn't so sure about the air fried chicken last night, like, it wasn't bad, but like, I don't know. So I'm going to put it in the crock pot and see how this goes. So all I'm doing is taking the leftover chicken. I should probably invite someone over for dinner because this is going to make a lot of stuff. I mean, it's only 2 chicken breasts, but like, they're big, so. And then all I'm going to do is cover this with salsa. I know that sounds really weird, just jar salsa and then a little bit of cumin. And you don't want to put too much, my mom tells me, because then it gets like really liquidy. And I need some of this salsa for the meal I'm going to make. I'm making this like mash stuff. It's like hash browns and beans and corn and cheese and salsa. And it's really, really good. Now, I'm going to go take my econ exam. Wish me luck, guys. I'm nervous. Praise Jesus! Yeah! I just got to be on my exam, baby! And you're probably like, Mackenzie, it's a B. Why are you so excited? I mean, a B is not bad, but an 80, I got an 83. And I'm really happy about this 83 because I got a low C on my last exam and we're able to replace this grade with one of the first 2 exams. So the first exam I got a 93, and then this 83 will replace my last grade. So it boosted like my overall grade by like 4 or 5%. Because he also adds like some of our like participation points on. So in the end, I'll have like an 87 on this exam. So very, very good. I'm feeling a weight to lift it off my shoulders. I don't know why, because I have a final exam for this class next week. But you know, for right now, I feel good. And I'm about to film a Shein haul because the sun's out. It's nice. And I'm feeling the good vibrations, baby. Alright, I got a really good batch of clothes yesterday, and I'm in the mood to just try a bunch of stuff on for this haul. So I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna edit today's Vlogmas episode. Not yet, though. It is 4:22 now, and I decided I don't want to edit just yet. I know I have to get a video up today, but I just haven't really left my house, like, at all these last, like, week and a half, and I decided I'm gonna go get a little bit of fresh air. I know, this is big for me. The sun is going down in about 20 minutes, and so I am headed to the baseball field. It's really nice out today. It's actually like 45 degrees out, which I guess isn't really nice, but for here it's really nice. So I just put on one of my cute new puffers that I just featured in my Shein haul, and I grabbed my journal, and I'm about to just go have a little journal and sunset session at Shuni. I gotta admit, it's a little bit colder than I was expecting now that the sun is going down, but there's no place like home, and Shuni sure looks pretty tonight. Just did a little bit of journaling. Just sitting here. I'm so happy because in 3 months, it'll be opening day, and hopefully we can just sit here, we can come to the games. I mean, I'm totally fine, masked up, whatever, but fingers crossed this season happens, because this is where
This is where I belong.
I wanted to make dinner first, and I made this disgusting looking masterpiece. I mean, like, it looks gross but delicious at the same time. So basically what I did is I took half of those hash browns that I bought the other day, and I cooked those up on the pan. And I remember I cooked the chicken in the crock pot. There are definitely easier ways to cook the chicken, but like, I'm not, like I said, very experienced with cooking chicken, so this way seemed like the safest way for me to do it. So that's what I did. And then once the hash browns were done, I put some corn, I put a can of corn and a can of beans just like on the pan. And then I poured in the rest of the jar of salsa and some cheese, and then some cumin, some salt and pepper, and some cheese. I don't know if I said cheese or not. And now I'm gonna top it off with some sour cream. I wish that I had let the potatoes get a little bit crispier, the hash browns, but it was a little hard. I'm gonna put a little more cheese, but wow, look at me, guys. There's a lot of food for this. Like, I wish that one of my friends were free to like come eat this with me, because this cooked like probably enough for like 5 or 6 people. So I'll be eating this for a few days, but okay, here it is. I think I'm gonna give it a 9, maybe an 8.5. It needed a little more flavor, but bro, I'm gonna be eating this for days. Now I'm gonna go sit down and edit. All right, just made the thumbnail for this baby, and it is processing to YouTube. While it does that, I'm gonna go call the Minions, because it is 8 o'clock on a Thursday, baby. Good morning, guys. It is Friday, comfy, cozy, and sweats right now, because I just got out of bed. It's 10 a.m. I haven't done anything, haven't edited my video for today, haven't edited my blog post, haven't even written the blog post. But I just wanted to let myself have a slower morning, you know. I've got a busy week of studying ahead. Well, weekend slash week, and I just wanted to like let my body rest for one day, and then that way we can tackle the weekend with, you know, a good mindset. Okay, today I'm gonna be making myself a bagel sandwich because it just sounds good, you know, just sounds like the vibe. All right, there she is. Looking delicious. This chick's leaving me.
Yes, I am.
We'll see you in 2021, baby.
Hopefully.
Deuces.
Hopefully we make it to 2021.
Hopefully we make it. All right, y'all, my breakfast was delicious. My next task of the day was sitting down to edit today's YouTube video. I filmed this yesterday, and it's actually a collaboration with one of my good YouTube friends, Laura Yellow. This video is already up when you guys are watching this, so you guys can go check it out when you're done watching this video. So I edited this and processed it to YouTube, added the tags, the thumbnail, and added the description with all of the links to everything. And this is going to premiere at 5 p.m. tonight, and Laura also set her video to premiere at 5 o'clock, so both of ours are going to go live together. I'm really excited to watch hers and for you guys to have 10 different holiday outfit ideas. Then I hopped right into today's blog post, which is 4 ways to style Spanx this winter. I shot these photos with Liv and Nat last week, and I got them live today. I am obsessed with Spanx leggings, and I'm really, really glad I was able to get this post up, sharing some dressier and some casual outfits with you. There's so much you can do with their leggings, and I'm linking as many things as possible that were still in stock. So now that that's done, it is time for me to get ready for the day. I am going to create a dramatic eye look featuring the new GSQ by Glam Squad brushes and the new Beauty Blender. I have to take an Instagram photo because this is going to go up I think next week or the week after for CVS. I'm doing a collaboration with them over on Instagram, and so I'm going to do my makeup, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm ready. I am ready, and here is the eye look. Okay, so I tried to do like the eyeliner where you like bring it down in the inner corner, put on some lashes, and I'm wearing a little bit of eyeshadow. I know it's not super dramatic, but this is like a lot of eye makeup for me, at least lately. I haven't been wearing that much eyeshadow, but loved the brushes, and like I said, I really needed a new Beauty Blender. My other one is disgusting. So I am, now that I'm ready, I just put on like a solid white bodysuit, and I'm going to snap a couple of selfies and then a couple of flat lays featuring the products. So I just took a bunch of pictures for CVS and I picked out some of my favorites. These are supposed to be not edited, so I just saved my favorite ones. These are going to be like the second, third images, and then this is what I'm going to use as the very first image, me holding the brush, and then here's also me creating the dramatic eye look. I'm going to send these in for review. Obviously there's a chance I might have to reshoot them, but for now I am done with that. I just posted to my Instagram stories and it is somehow already 3:42. I actually talked with my parents for about like an hour and 20 minutes, just about random stuff. Now I'm going to take on the task of my 16 winter date night outfits. You guys love my date night blog posts. They are some of your favorites, and so now I just need to come up with outfits. I've got a list of ideas. It's not the best list, and honestly I still need a couple more ideas, but I've got the basics: ice skating, Christmas trees, looking at the lights, movie marathon, gingerbread houses. Honestly, a lot more casual stuff. All right, here is the aftermath. All 16 outfits shot. I will show you guys some pictures after, but I just got dressed and I am running to grab Allie for dinner, and I need to leave right now because I told her I'd be there at 5 and it's 4:57. So today I'm wearing a polka dot bodysuit from Pretty Little Thing. These jeans are Express. My belt is Romwe. I've got on some new black patent leather boots from Shein that are super, super cute. Bag is from there and so are my earrings. I know the lighting isn't great. I will show you guys like a better clip later, but okay, feeling good. Let's roll. Look at my hot date. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay, stop it. We just ate a whole thing of chips and they brought another one. And today I got chicken, corn, pineapple salsa, the cilantro lime, and then I got the white cheese this time. What did you get?
I got chicken, rice, cheese, lettuce, and the cilantro lime sauce.
And she got a side of queso for $1. Barrio hack if you come here. We are rating our tacos. You first. My guess 10. 10. I'd give tonight a 10. Tonight
The chicken was good. Usually sometimes there's like fatty chicken.
Tonight was good. It was the perfect amount of full. I've like finally perfected like my Mario order, you know?
Same.
So, okay. Bye guys. Bye guys. I'm so excited. I'm romanticizing my life. Main character vibes, baby. I'm kidding. But it's very rare that I treat myself, and my dinner was just $3.15. Barrio's so good. It's so cheap. It's just delicious. Good vibes. But I actually, this isn't even treating myself. I treated myself to my $3 dinner. Now I am using the rest of my Dairy Queen gift card. Thank you, Grandma, if you're watching this. I am at Dairy Queen getting a Blizzard, obviously, because I don't know, I was kind of in the mood for it. So one of my favorite things to do is to ask people for like whatever's their favorite. Like I love doing that, and so I just asked them to mix like whatever's their favorite thing. That's chocolate, because usually I get strawberry cheesecake, but today I'm in the mood for chocolate, so let's go, baby. All right, I gotta admit, it's pretty good. I got a mini chocolate peppermint with like, I think there's brownie chunks and maybe cookie dough in there too. It's good. It is good. Good morning, guys. It is 11:40 and I'm coming at you. I've actually been up since 8:30 this morning editing in bed. The first video I edited this morning was Griffith's vlog. She is taking over for Vlogmas today, and that video actually just went live to YouTube. It's got 1 like. It literally went up 2 minutes ago. And then I went back into iMovie and I started editing the video that you guys are watching right now. I always like to get a head start on these videos because they take me so long to edit. So I am going through this footage now, and I'm realizing that I've been talking for so long already. This video is going to be a long one, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. But it is time for me to get out of bed. So I figured a sweatsuit today was the vibe. This one is from Boohoo. It runs super, super big. I highly recommend going down a size. This is a 2 and it's literally gigantic. Like I have the pants tied so tight that in the back it's like puffing up, but oh well, I'm not leaving the house today. I'm gonna do a makeup free kind of day. My hair is like needs to be washed, but oh well, it's fine. This is the vibe. All right. Let's go eat something real quick. Okay, just heated up the leftover stir fry from the other night. The chicken, red peppers, broccoli, rice. I gotta admit, it's actually pretty good today. Usually I don't like stir fry reheated, but Not too bad. So when I was editing this morning, I realized I have been munching, like chomping on gum for like half of this vlog. And it's just because I like to chew gum when I study. I don't know why, or just like when I get stuff done, it like keeps me focused. This is the kind that I like. Extra polar ice. All right, I'm going up to the study room to get stuff done today because need to change the scenery. It is dark outside, as you can tell. It is 5:25 and I've literally been up here for hours, like hours and hours. But I've gotten so much done. So a majority of my fashion classes have open note exams. So they provide you with a study guide, and a lot of times I'll like look through all of the lectures and I'll go off of the study guide and I'll make a Quizlet for each exam, and then I'll go through all the lectures and like pick a bunch of other terms that I think might be relevant or that we've talked about a lot that I still have like lesser knowledge on, and I go through and I make a Quizlet. I made a Quizlet for my fashion fabrics class, and this talked a ton about yarns, screen printing, the different kinds of dyes, fiber webs. And on Thursday we had that little review session, and I put all of the questions and answers in this Quizlet as well. So just did that. And then I made a social media strategies Quizlet, and she said that our final exam would be pulled from all of the previous quizzes. So I basically made a Quizlet of all of the previous quizzes and what I got right and wrong on those. And I actually took that final exam today. I wasn't planning on taking it, but I felt well prepared for it, and I realized that it didn't open on Tuesday, it closed Tuesday at midnight. So I was like, you know, instead of waiting around until Monday, I'm just gonna take it now. So I did it. I did really well on it, which is awesome, and now I am finished with that class entirely. And then I made a Quizlet for my fashion retail industry final exam. I went through, this one has 81 terms in it. There are a ton of different terms and a bunch of practice quizzes. I just put the question and answers in here as well. This class is like one of my favorites to take notes for, fashion retail industry. So I just went through my notes and I looked over all of these lectures as well, and now I am working on some extra credit for one of my classes. Okay, haul time. I got some new goodies from Windsor, and I actually, okay, so 2 of the dresses I ordered as like backup dresses for my Style by McKenzie Turns 5 photo shoot. I have a dress from Rachel Allen that I absolutely love. It's so gorgeous. I haven't showed you guys yet because I want to keep it a surprise, but I always like to have a backup dress just in case anything happens. So I grabbed this gold one. I'm still going to take pictures in this, and if I don't end up needing it as a backup, I'll just use it as like part of a holiday post, you know, like a cutesy holiday gown. And then I grabbed this dress as well. This one's really similar to the dress I wore last year. It's really, really cute. Definitely like you could wear this to prom or something. It's got pockets. I actually really love the back detail, and this one's like straight sparkly. That one is like a rose gold metallic, whereas the other one is gold. So I wanted to have 2 options. And then I picked up some stuff for a holiday blog post. So the first thing I grabbed was for something like really fancy. This green dress, absolutely gorgeous. If a boy could like me, take me out, maybe plan something fun, that'd be awesome, so I could wear that. Okay, and then I got this outfit right here. So then I'm gonna do a black bodysuit with these like maroon joggers. They're velvet, and then maybe with like a black heel. Really cute way to dress that up. And then I wanted something kind of casual, so I got a maroon sweater to pair with this scarf, because this seemed to be like the typical winter dress code for most of you guys when you have holiday events. So I figured something casual. And then I picked something shorter, like dressy, like kind of like cocktail-y. This looks really small, but it's gonna stretch out. It's probably hug Hug my curves. Okay, so I got that. And then I got these shoes. They didn't send the dress that I wanted to wear with these shoes, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear these with yet, but they are really, really pretty. I'm not a huge red girl, but lately I've been kind of into it, and I love this kind of heel. They're obviously very tall. These are probably like a 4.5-inch heel, but they elongate the legs, and really nothing will make you feel more powerful than a kind of heel like this. So new goodies. I'm so excited. My closet is like literally stuffed. Like I don't even think one more thing could fit in here. Catching up on Danielle's Vlogmas while eating some more leftovers. This is Mexican slop. Let's talk about that new T Swift album that just dropped. All right, I don't consider myself a Swiftie. I don't really listen to her music like that much, but I swear by Taylor Swift Fearless album. I have the CD in my car. I listen to it all the time. Like there was actually a time in my life where I probably listened to it every single day for like 250 days because it used to be the only thing I could listen to in my old car. So I love old Taylor Swift, and I really have hated every single song she's ever released after like that original album besides Long Live. But I like listened to Folklore when it came out because I wanted to see what the hype was about, and I actually really like 3 of the songs. I like Betty, I like Cardigan, and I like Exile. So I was like, fine, she dropped a new album, I'll go listen. And I like listening to Taylor Swift when I do homework. I really don't listen to music when I do homework, but when I do, country is a little too like fast paced for me. So I like Taylor Swift like really, really low. And there were other people in the study room today, so I did listen to music for a good chunk of it. And I have to admit, okay, some of the album absolutely sucks, but Willow, Champagne Problems, and Evermore were my favorite ones. I need to like still listen. I hate listening to new albums. Like I know some people love it, but like I just want to know what the favorite song is. I don't want to have to keep listening to figure out which songs are good or not. But so far that is that's what I've concluded. But just thought I'd talk about that. It's 6:03. Took me 7 minutes to eat, of course, approximately. And now I'm going to edit. I'm gonna stare at my computer screen even longer. And I'm going to edit part of the Shein haul. Maybe not all of it, but at least part. All right, guys, I am just gonna sit here and edit for the rest of the night. So I'm actually gonna end this vlog off now, even though it's only 7:30. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to stick around for my finals college week of my life, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.